My name is Chris. I live in Estill Manor, New Jersey. I attended St. Augustine Prep. I'm currently a physical therapy major and I play baseball at University of the Sciences in Philadelphia.
I first met Chris after he sustained a football-related injury to his shoulder. He went to tackle another football player when his arm hyper-abducted, basically went way backwards. He felt a pop in his shoulder, had the immediate onset of pain thereafter. We serve as the team physician for the high school that he plays for, St. Augustine Preparatory School. So we stabilized him that evening, and then I reevaluated him in the office in the morning. Based on his mechanism of injury and his physical exam, I was very concerned that he had sustained a torn labrum. The labrum is a ring of tissue around the front of the socket that acts as a bumper car, if you will. It prevents the ball from popping out of place. So we ordered a test called an MRI arthrogram, which confirmed the clinical diagnosis of a tear of the labrum in front of his shoulder.
After the injury, I would have certain problems. To say I would reach like a heavy object up on a shelf above my head. I would have to use totally my right arm, which really impeded. Like I'm at home, my mom wants me to grab a couple pops from up top of the fridge, and I can't grab. So it was just, I felt like I wasn't what I should be, like the son. They should be able to help the mom out. I chose Premier because one, I believe is their doctor that was on the sideline during when the injury happened, who popped it back in for me, and he was very nice with me. He was very patient with me. He knew I was in a lot of pain, and he didn't try to put me back on the field. He took me out of the game right away. So I was very respectful for that. He was looking out for me. And me and my parents were researching some of the best doctors around in the area, and Dr. Dwyer's name came up all the time. I only had wisdom tooth surgery, and I never really tore anything major, never broke any huge bones. So when I was told that I was going to be put under, I was going to be heavily operated on, have the IV in, have all these doctors around me, I was very nervous, but Dr. Dwyer and his team were very patient with me. They explained the whole procedure, they answered all my questions, my mother's questions. My mom was very protective, so she really wanted to know that everything's going to be okay, and she was allowed to be there before the surgery and right after. So it really calmed me down. Going in, I believed that he was going to do the good job, and I was ready, and I was pretty prepared for it.
Although Chris was injured playing football, his primary sport is actually baseball, where he's a highly successful pitcher and first baseman, not to mention an outstanding hitter. And it was baseball that was most likely going to result in a scholarship for this young man to attend college.
My best batting average was my senior year. I batted .410, and my left hand being my top hand, I really had to make sure that it was strong, could follow me through my swing, that I wasn't pulling off early. So having a strong top hand was really important for my swing, especially as a lefty, and it really helped out having the surgery, and I was really confident, and I believe that helped me in my senior year.
I was further happy to report that I was able to get Chris back to baseball on the same season for his senior year of high school, where he not only played but excelled, not to mention pitched and won the most important game for St. Augustine Prep to win the section finals. Chris's shoulder did extremely well after surgery. His batting average was actually better. I'm not to say that everybody who has shoulder surgery would have a better batting average, but Chris has actually batted better after surgery than before his injury. So he made an outstanding recovery. He had no issue with throwing, catching, pitching, or even batting.
Dr. Dwyer is honestly probably one of the best doctors I've ever had experience with. We share a lot of the same common interests. He's a big sports guy. He even offered for me to shadow him for a day here. So I took that experience, spent the day with him. I realized I did not want to do the blood and guts of a PA, an orthopedic surgeon, but I really confirmed my interest in physical therapy. I would recommend Dr. Dwyer and Premier Orthopaedics to anyone in South Jersey, North Jersey, anyone in the surrounding area. I believe that they are one of the strongest and most professional doctors in the area, and I think they should be recommended to anyone